Hey guys, we're doing another hired request today. It is the 37th hired request on my list. It's a Steely Dan song called Aja. And really fun one to do. A lot of jazzy chords in this one, of course, being from Steely Dan. And I'm going to play the intro to it for you as soon as I can get set up here. Alright, let's see. Hello, I'm Shawn. Welcome to my easy piano lessons. This is the free part one I always put on YouTube, and the rest of the song lessons for my songs on YouTube are on webpianoteacher.com. Right here, webpianoteacher.com, and that site has thousands of piano lesson videos that I've done over the past 7 or 8 years, and it works on mobile devices as well as your PC. Those of you who like that sort of thing. And if you want to get in contact with me or see what I'm up to, Facebook is the best place to do that. Just do a Facebook search for webpianoteacher.com. Okay, I have another website called ShawnCheek.com, and that is for all you people who want to learn how to sight read music better. You're a terrible note reader, and you want to be a good note reader, a fast note reader, and that's what that site's all about. So that's another site if you're not interested in these by-ear piano lessons on the whiteboard. But anyway, let's get started here. Now this is kind of my own arrangement of this piece. I included, of course, the piano parts, but also, excuse me, voice. And I included the instrumental parts too, because there's lots of instruments in there that are piano that are playing some cool parts. So I tried to incorporate that, the bass line of the bass guitar, and just the rhythmic feel of the whole thing, and have produced, I think, a pretty good, satisfying arrangement for a solo piano. So why don't we get started here? And we're going to have a really cool chord here at the beginning. F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C sharp, T sharp. Everything's a sharp. Okay? Sharps become not so difficult if most of them are sharp. You'll find. Left hand's on a B octave. Alright, and there's lots of lessons on this one. This is a long song with many parts, and I go through the whole thing. So after we play that chord, I like to roll it a little bit, like that. But notice I'm playing an octave on the left hand instead of just one note. And alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course, in the right hand. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to have F sharp right here on my thumb, right above middle C, and then an F sharp above that, after that. Then I'm going to do what I call a country third. Okay? And here's where the sheet music had it wrong. They had something else like this, something like that, but it's definitely a country third up here. F sharp and C sharp together with 2 and 5, and I'm going to flip it to D sharp with my 3, and then down to A sharp, down to F sharp, and then down to a middle C sharp. Okay? And right at the end there I'm going to play just a single F sharp on my left hand. Alright? So that first box goes like this. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Or I messed it up. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay? The little dashes will tell you to hold those notes a little bit longer. Okay? It tells me too. It helps me remember the rhythm. One more time for that first box. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to hit, you see it real thinly there because I wrote that in after the fact, left it out by accident, but it's in there now. A sharp and C sharp, okay? And then we'll have a left hand on a B octave. We'll play an octave here again, even though that F sharp is a single F sharp. Okay, we have that nice dissonance there. Well, that's going to be A sharp to F. So I want you to notice this. There's a little pattern here. You have a sixth like this, A sharp and F sharp. Then you have another sixth, G sharp and F natural. And you have one more sixth, F sharp and D sharp. So it kind of goes bum, 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 but you play it broken up. Bum, 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 bum. You have to watch what note you're on, but it helps to play it if you notice that pattern of the 6th there. Okay, so let's start right on that measure, and 1. Now I included that even though the piano's not playing it, because I think it's really important and crucial to the sound of the song right here to play that. So that's why I'm putting it in there. All right. Steely Dan has, great musician, and he has a lot of great musicians playing for him. And he's not selfish; he lets them play, and a lot of times, he's not in the forefront and lets them do their thing. And that's just a wonderful, wonderful thing there. But right at the end there, we have pop, pop, pop. We definitely hear the piano there, so we want that F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, high, low, high. And don't use any pedal on it, or it'll sound like this. You miss it, you lose it. You want it separated. Okay, a little bit. All right, so let's try all 3 measures. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Missed my A sharp to F. Let's do it again so I have another chance. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Notice that I have a B there, but I keep it going. I just kind of keep vamping, keep that B underneath, because as soon as we play a note on the piano, it starts to decay, right? We want it to keep going. So I'm just vamping, I'm keeping that B going, keeping it going here. If you're not advanced enough to do that sort of thing, don't worry about it. Just, play it one time, and you can start working on that as you're able. Let's go one more time. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Right here, what do we have? The same chord we had at the beginning. Like that. Okay. My youngest little girl is almost 6 months old, and she's starting to cut teeth, I think, and just crying all the time. Whether you're holding her or she's on the floor and or in her crib, whatever. And man, I'm exhausted. My wife's really exhausted, but lack of sleep, I think. Voice is a little scratchy. But as soon as we get past that stage, we'll be good again, I guess. All right. Then one of the other kids will have something, of course. But we have F sharp up here. And then we're going to go little triplet. And to do that, fingering for that, let's see. Let's do 3, 2, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So 3, 2, 1, 2 for that. Da-da-da-dum. So 1, 2, 3. Or 3, 3, 2, 1, 3 if you want. So right there, and go 1, 2, 3. And then we go F sharp in the right hand. Hey guys, don't forget to listen to the album version as you're learning through this part 1, and also on my website. Listen to the album version, because that's what I'm going from, that's what you're going for, and it'll help you hear that continuity and just the whole feel of the song. It'll mean a lot more to you. You may think you know the song. Say, oh, I know this song, I've heard it my whole life. But you'll start to hear it differently and way more detailed when you start to learn to play it. It happens every time, especially on something like this with all these neat jazzy chords. And if you like jazzy chords and you want to get into jazz chords, this one's got a ton of them. But listen to the album version as you do it. Really helpful. People forget to do that. So we have and then F sharp, and then we're going to play C sharp and F sharp together on the right hand with 2 and 5, and then we'll keep the F sharp on the pinky and go to D sharp on 3, and then G sharp on the thumb, like that. Then that little F sharp there that kind of got rubbed out. My son wanted to play video games and I had to take it all down and smudged it, but it's an F sharp. I have my monitor behind here that I do my sight reading lessons on. So, alright, so the rhythm here, let's start right here. It'd be easier if I started right here and you can hear the rhythm for all of this. Ready, go, 1, 2, 3. Bop, 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 bop. So notice that rhythm. Bop, 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 bop. Again from here and go. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. 1, 2. Okay. You may not be able to get the rhythm in well yet, but just as long as you're playing the right notes, you're on the right track, the rhythm will come, okay? You don't have to force it. Now, can we try the whole bottom line? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is the end of the part 1 because I taught this part on Web Piano Teacher, but I decided to give you guys who can't afford a membership or just can't get one, I understand that, give you a little extra here. So if you want to look at that and figure it out and play it, it's got, you know, some neat stuff in it. And there's that for you. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be an undertaking, those of you who want to learn this. So take it slow, take one piece at a time, one section a day, and really listen to the album version and just repeat, repeat, repeat. Correct repetition is how we learn. And I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll get working on that next higher request.